Hello! In this episode, what I want to do is I want to teach you how to apply more than one layer of vinyl onto a t-shirt. I want to go through the process of putting that first coat on, putting the vinyl on, heating it, then taking that carrier sheet off, which is the plastic backing. When you cut out your vinyl material, that plastic backing is called a carrier sheet. We remove the carrier sheet, then we put down a second layer of vinyl. That could be going over the top of the vinyl in the t-shirt or just over the t-shirt material. Then we'll apply that, put heat onto it, pull that carrier sheet away, hit it again to cement that vinyl glue into the shirt and make sure that the t-shirt can withstand multiple washings. We're going to go through the process. It's going to be great, it's going to be easy, and you're going to enjoy it, I promise. I promise, you're going to enjoy it. Hey, let's have a laugh along the way. Let's have a really good time. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! Just get on with it. Let's go. So first, we're going to need a more than one colour design. That's the first thing you need. A design that has 2, 3, 4, 8, 20 colours. You know, maybe that's a bit extreme, but you can do that if you'd like to. But we're going to focus on just 2, 3 colour design. We're going to just want to have something. I've got a nice gold there. I really wouldn't mind having a nice gold design. Maybe some like red eyes and a skull or something like that. I've got something for a skull today. So I'm going to put a skull onto a black shirt with gold, and I'm going to have the eyes red, classic, and then we're going to maybe put something on top of it, bit of a personal thing that I can use or wear around, and we're going to have some fun doing it. That's the main thing. We're going to enjoy it, I promise. So I'm going to go about creating my design. I'm going to take a few things, maybe look at something on the internet, copy that, vectorize it, and then add a few little details that I wouldn't mind. And then we'll get on to putting it on to a nice shirt. So I've got my skull. I've added, so I'm going to have the skull as a white design. Then I'm going to have basically what's black is going to be white because it's going onto a black t-shirt, and then the colours, I've just given it a rough idea just to sort of have a look at what it looks like. There you go, my skull. I don't know if I should fix the eyes up or not, but you know, it wouldn't be bad putting the eyes up, maybe, you know. Or, you know, I could put them like he's looking over there somewhere. Like that. That might be a bit better. Just some round eyes in there, peering through. Gold tooth, because I need to put my gold in there. I really want to put that in there. And I don't know if I should have writing underneath, maybe. Just a classic, you know. Something like that. Not even a fancy font, just Arial. Because it's only going to be, you know. Something like that, maybe. Just there on a shirt, something personal for me. Go through that process of putting down the red, putting down the gold, and then putting down the colours. You know, putting them down in order, getting used to it, taking that carrier sheet off, not heating the design up completely. We don't want to really overcook that glue, so we want to stick to the instructions by the supplier of the vinyl. Remember that. Remember my little disclaimer thing, you know, always look at the instructions set out by the person who actually makes the product. Follow their instructions. I'm only giving you a guideline. A guideline. Remember that. So I've got my design. I'm going to print it out. I'll do a little fast forward montage because you love those. Put that through, and then we're going to put it onto the heat press. Get rid of the cotton. Get rid of the steam. The moisture in the cotton. Remember the moisture in the cotton. Remember the moisture in the cotton. So I've got all my pieces together. I've got my red eyes, I've got my golden tooth, and I've also got my white skull design with the 33 Ts underneath it. Now I'm preheating my heat press and I'm going to get the shot ready to accept the vinyl glue. So as I've spoken about before, when you have it, there's a matte side and then there's a shiny side. The matte side actually has a glue that's activated using heat. Usually it's around the 320 Fahrenheit mark that activates that glue, but look at the manufacturer specifications. We're going to get the shot ready by getting rid of any lint that's on there. Then we're going to do the old steam, get rid of all that. And then we're going to put the design on. The design I'm going for is a crest design, which is the logo on the left hand side of the chest. Usually it should be around 3 inches to 3.5 inches. I'll put the conversion into mil and centimeters just here. That is the sort of size that I'm going for. I just want to have something nice on the crest. I don't really like huge chest, bulky, large. I like to have just everything has to be clean and crisp and not too much in your face. I usually go for 1 or 2 colours. I don't really like the over the top designs and things like that. I love to look at them, but I don't usually wear them myself. So I'll get that ready, get the heat press ready, and then we'll start the process of putting it onto the shot. So now I've got the moisture out of my shot. So now what I want to do is I want to get the main design, which is the skull, lined up on my shot. So I usually come down 4 fingers from the neck, having a center line, and bringing it in 2 to 3 off center. So we've got 4 fingers down and then creating a center line, usually with the tag. We come in 2 to 3 fingers, and that's whereabouts that we want to place our design. 4 fingers, there we go, something like that. So that, you know, that's in 2 3 fingers. Great. There's a little bit of residual heat there from when we preheat the actual garment and get rid of that moisture. So the actual carrier sheet, the glue in that carrier sheet actually holds the design onto the shot. So we just press it down, the residual heat starts activating the glue a little bit, and we can actually lift it up. So now I've got my shirt on there, I can lift it up and I can actually have a look at it and see where it is on the shot. I can see that it's actually very well lined up to the eye. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look good to the eye and it be appealing. You know, you can get the ruler out and check everything, but if you look at it with your eye and you say, hey, look, that looks great, it looks great. You know, don't worry about trying to get it down to the closest millimeter. Just the eyeball test. Good. So now I'm going to put my shirt in there for around 10 seconds. I'm going to put it in there for 10 seconds with my Teflon sheet and the carrier sheet on there. Put it in. 10 seconds. Take that. Okay, that should be enough to hold that sheet on there. Cool. So now I'm going to grab my teeth and eyes, and I'm going to line them up here as best as I can. I'm going to put a carrier sheet on. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. Medium pressure. Now we're going to give it another hit. And this time we're going to hit it for 10 seconds. And there we are. A nice 3-colour design, just putting that initial layer on and then adding the little accents that we want to add to that design. And don't be too scared of going too far or not putting it on enough. If you see the actual vinyl starting to come off, just put the Teflon paper straight back over, apply a little bit more heat for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then have another shot. It's, you know, it's one of those things. The more you do it, the better you get, the easier you find it. And then when issues come up, you know, hey, look, I've done this before and this is the best way to go about it. But the best thing to do is try, right? Watch more of my videos and hopefully I can give you some more tips on doing the job. And hey, look, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty, you know, I'm pretty happy. Hey, I'm trying here. I'm trying. Hey, I think I might have perfected it. Now I need to get on to getting some friends. Who needs them? I've got you guys. I've got you. I don't need it. Well, I hope you enjoyed. And until another one, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time.